What's up, guys? It's Tony Figures back with another video. This video is long overdue because I was supposed to post this kind of like right at the start of the new year. But last year I got a total of around, I think, 12 or 11 figures, and I have them all right here on this table, and we're going to rank them all from worst to best. Whichever figure I like most is going to get the number one spot, obviously, and we'll go kind of like in order. I mean, I'm ranking them based off like posability, articulation, quality, the normal stuff. I mean, like we can add in extra features like the Sonic and Shadow I'm showing right here kind of like light up. So thought that was pretty cool. But I also have individual reviews for each of these figures on my TikTok. If you guys want to go check those out, I post way more on my TikTok. I'm more active over there as always. But without further ado, guys, let's get into it. At number 12, we got The World of Nintendo Phazon Suit Samus. So, I was disappointed with this figure. I mean, it was really cheap, so it's not like I was expecting it to be amazing or something, but it's just the quality of it when I opened it was kind of bad. I mean, you can see here, it's like the chest swivel or the ab swivel, wherever they put that. You guys already know I don't like those because they just make the figure look weird altogether. I mean, it has butterfly joints, which is nice, but like I was saying, the ab swivel's really loose. As you can see here, I'm about to show it. Just flails around, can't hold a pose. There's only around like one pose you can do with this figure, and it's kind of irritating, but I did need a better Samus figure since I like Metroid. At number 11, we have the Bandai Godzilla figure. I kind of don't know like what kind of Godzilla figure this is, but it came in the box, and, I found it at Walmart. It's actually not a bad Godzilla figure. It's pretty well articulated. This one is like a big step up from the Samus. I think I gave the Samus like a 5.5 on my TikTok, but this Godzilla's he's like a good 7, honestly. So, other than that, it's pretty good articulation for a Godzilla figure, because all my other Godzilla figures are like vinyls. They don't really move that much. They're kind of just like decoration. But, I mean, there's a couple poses you can do with this guy. He came with a beam effect that I don't include here because I didn't want to get it out, and I still haven't found an easy way to attach it. So he's an alright figure. Not too much to say. At number 10, we have the Jakks Pacific Sonic 3 Knuckles figure. This is a 5-inch Sonic figure, and honestly, I like this figure a lot. It's not too bad, but looking back on it, I rated it way too high when I got it. I was really excited to find this guy. I actually thought I was never going to find him because of Scalper Nation over here with all of its, they like scalp Sonic toys. This is stuff for kids, kind of. I'm a figure collector, though, so we get an exception. Right, guys? Right? Alright, never mind that, but other than that, this figure's articulation is kind of like, it's a little lackluster compared to the other Sonic figures. I think some of the others were done way better, like Sonic, Shadow. So, honestly, I don't have way too much to say about this guy. I have, more things to say about him on my TikTok, but just the ab crunch is pretty good. He can't really move his head because the dreads are, full plastic, but it's whatever. Tied at number 9 and 8, we have the Super Sonic and Super Shadow Jakks Pacific Light Up Pack. And yes, I'm ranking them both together. They're the exact same figure. So, basically, the light up feature is kind of awesome on these figures. It carries them a little bit because they, subtracted the articulation on these because they had to, fit all the wires, the electrical stuff inside for the light up feature. But these figures aren't terrible, honestly. It's I like them, but I mean, I feel like I would still like it better if I got the single pack versions with more articulation, because, I don't really care for the light up effect. It's more of a toy thing, not a figure thing, if you know what I mean. But honestly, I don't have too much to say about these guys. Really cool looking. It was nice to get them both at the same time, too, since Shadow was going to be so hard to find. And at number 7, we have the Marvel Legends Upgraded Suit Spider-Man, or I kind of forget the name, but, from what I know, this is a re-release that Marvel Legends likes to do. They take old figures from old lines back when different movies came out, and they repackage them and just throw them in Target. This was kind of like a peg warmer, honestly. I saw them everywhere, literally everywhere, but I decided to pick them up anyway, just see how it was. I needed a normal Spider-Man figure anyway, because My first Marvel Legends was the Miles, which you'll see later in this video. And honestly, it's not a terrible figure. It just has that weird ab swivel that I don't like. But it has a good crunch, it has butterfly joints, the head range is pretty good. You can get some nice poses with him, like the one that I'm showing right now. He isn't pinless, but that's honestly not a problem since it's an older figure or something, but not too much to say about this guy. He's just kind of like mediocre, 8 out of 10 around that. Up at number 6, we got the Jadatoys Mega Man figure. Now, this is the only Mega Man figure I have, and I kind of like Mega Man. He's pretty cool, but this was a very nice figure to pick up. I found him in a mall, and it was honestly a pleasant surprise to see him in person, because I thought I was just going to order this guy eventually, but as you can see, the articulation is done really well in this figure. He has this nice little head system up there that Jada does with their Mega Man figures. So I'm thinking this one really impressed me. I'm definitely going to pick up the Proto Man when he comes out in wave 4 of these. There's a bunch of other cool ones too, but I don't know if I want to pick those up or not, because like I said, I'm not too into Mega Man, but I do think it's cool. I've played one of the games, and I've watched playthroughs on some of the other ones, but honestly, I don't have too much to say about this one. Just honestly a solid figure. At number 5, we have the Marvel Legends Miguel O'Hara from the Spider-Verse, or Spider-Man 2099. I really like big, hunky figures like this and the Batman you're going to see later up. They're just so cool to pose, and honestly, it's like, they look good in every pose. And I did get this. This is my third Marvel Legends that I got. He does have that ab swivel, obviously, but it's not too much of a problem on this one. It can actually kind of help with this posing in some of them. This one's not terrible, but I just really like the detail on this figure. It's honestly pretty cool. I don't have way too much to say about him. Like, basically all I do for these other figures. Their real reviews are on TikTok. But, yeah, it's like I said, it was nice to pick this up. I like this character. Coming up next at number 4, we have the DC Multiverse Batman Spawn 1996, I think it was. Not actually from 1996, but that's the comic it was based off of. This is an awesome Batman figure. He's so tall and imposing. It's like just really cool looking. He looks good in like almost every pose I put him in, even though it's kind of tough to pose him with the enormous plastic cape. But it's like I said, it's just huge figure. He's my tallest figure. It's really awesome, and he looks good with other figures next to him too. Like I had a video on my TikTok with him in Shadow. That was really nice. So, not too much to say, but great figure, honestly. I was pleasantly surprised. At number 3, I have the Marvel Legends Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, this figure is very cool. This is my favorite Spider-Man figure I own, and honestly, it was one of my best purchases of the year. It just, the articulation is so well done on this figure. Like, he has drop hips, he has a great ab system, he swivels at the chest, which I like way better. I hope they keep this system for, like, all of the Marvel Legends from now on, because this was very awesome. You can get him in such cool poses and stuff. I have, like, great ones that I used on the review on TikTok. Like, these are kind of like mediocre poses. I didn't have too much time, so I just threw him in something quick. But honestly, amazing figure. He deserves his number 3 spot. Stepping it up here at number 2, we have the SH Figuarts Ultraman Rising. Now, this figure gets a lot of hate. I have a full review on my YouTube, which you guys can just click my profile, go check it out if you're here for the first time. But this guy gets way too much hate. I got him on clearance for $19. Obviously, I don't think he's worth the full $35 that he would be, since this is like a budget version. But honestly, great figure. He has like a lot of mobility in every part of him. The articulation's great, and you can get him in some really cool poses. I was very happy when I found him on clearance, because I knew he was going to be, like, not as bad as everyone says he is. People over-exaggerate way too much, honestly, and happens a lot in the figure community. Just get whichever figures you like and don't listen to everyone else's opinions. Just have fun, you know, and that's what I did here. Of course, I was surprised because of the horrible reviews on this figure, but nonetheless, he's great. And at number 1, we got the SH Figuarts Denji from Chainsaw Man. This is the best figure I have in my collection. I got him for my birthday, for my friends. Thank you guys if you're watching this. Again, I cannot stress enough how great this birthday gift was. And Denji is my favorite figure in my collection. As I said, he's so awesome. His articulation's done perfectly. He comes with so much accessories, which I'm going to show in a little bit. You can get him into so many different poses. Like, he's so expressive too. The detail on this figure is amazing. He even comes with Pochita. Like, if you look here, he's got 4 different faces. Like, I don't know, 7 different pairs of hands or something. I can't even count right now. He's got Pochita. Even Pochita's face is back there, if you can see it. There's so much value in this figure, and I truly believe it is worth every single penny. Now, back to the actual figure, of course. He can remove his tie with separate parts. He has weapons. He has a book he can hold. It's just, the accessories just go on. And it's like I said, they supported the articulation really well to give Denji some nice poses, like this one right here. Obviously, he never did this move, but I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the ranking of all the figures of 2025. I think I'm going to make this tradition and do this for 2026 too, but hopefully the turnout will be better that year because some of these figures were underwhelming. But Denji definitely deserves his spot up at number 1, and so do the other runners-up. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ooh, alright, time to... Oh, what's up, Denji? What's that? New Year's resolutions? Ooh, that's a good idea. Pochita came up with that one. Yeah, he did. Alright, gotcha. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Ooh, eat all the best food and find my buddies. That's alright, Denji. I'll get you your buddies. Someday, someday. Alright, Goku. Get even stronger than before. Well, of course. Always. You again stronger. Eggman LARP niche visual novels. What are you talking about? No LARPing in this house. I'm done with you. You're banned.